This demonstration we look at initiating inventory collection on a client. So we'll initiate our hardware inventory, we'll use Resource Explorer to then view the inventory results, and we'll have a quick look at the Configuration Manager inventory reports. What I've done here on my client device is I have come in and I have launched up my Config Manager properties. What we're going to do here is come to Actions, and what we're going to do is, because we don't want to wait the however long it is for the policy to be pushed out, what we'll do is we'll actually come to our machine policy retrieval and evaluation cycle, and we'll run that now. We'll select OK. We'll give that a couple of minutes. So at this point I'll just pause the presentation and return back once the policy retrieval has completed. And now what we'll do is we'll go for our hardware inventory cycle. We'll run this now, and as it says here, this may take several minutes to finish. So again, we'll select OK. And again, all we'll do is we'll just pause the demonstration and return back once the hardware inventory cycle has completed. Now what we'll do is we'll just close Config Manager properties. We'll just go back to our Configuration Manager console, and what we'll do is we'll come into Assets and Compliance. Then what we'll do is we'll come to our devices. Within our devices, we'll go for our LON CFG machine. We'll right click, and all we'll do is click on Start, and then we'll go to Resource Explorer. That launches up Resource Explorer. Then we can expand our hardware, and what we can see within here, we can now see hardware related to config, Manager server. If we actually just go to the client machine where we ran the config and have a look at Resource Explorer, what we can see here, we've got BitLocker, and BitLocker was one of the things that we specified as part of the default client settings. So if we just collapse this down, if we have a look at the hardware history, expand up the hardware history, one of the things you may notice here, no BitLocker. So the advantage here is we can see that we have the two reports based off what was the current scan and also as well what was the last scan. We'll close down Resource Explorer, and now what we'll do is we'll just come down to our monitoring, and with the monitoring what we'll do is expand up reporting, we'll expand up reports, and what we'll have a look for here is we'll have a look at some of our hardware reports. So if we scroll this down a bit, first one we'll look at here is we'll just have a look at hardware disk, and within hardware disk, as you can see, it gives us a number of reports relating to the disks. So for example, computers with specific hard disk size, we could do a search for that. We could have a look at computers with low free disk space, count physical disk configurations and so on. We've also got memory. So what we can do here is we can get reports based off devices with a, for example, specific amount of memory or where the physical memory has changed. I have actually used this report before. We found out that in one of the organizations we were supporting that some of the physical memory actually went missing overnight. And that's the end of this demonstration. Thank you.